What's up, boy? It's your boy Low with Sentimental Imaging Entertainment. Back with another episode of Jockish. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Say, we up in this thing, man. My co-host ain't here just yet, but I am. So you feel what I'm saying? You got your boy here. You know what I'm saying? And we're about to get into this thing real quick though. But right before we get into it, y'all already know I gotta hit you with the intro. But y'all already seen the title. We are gonna be talking about John Wall today. We're going to be talking about Kyrie Irving. We're going to be talking about Baker Mayfield. You feel what I'm saying? All those things. You feel me? That's exactly what we're getting into. You feel what I'm saying? We're definitely getting into these. So, yeah, like I said, man, I'm going to go ahead and play this intro real quick. And then it's going down. Yeah. Yeah, so y'all already know what time it is, man. John Wall, man. Hey, can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me out there? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Nobody can hear me. Mic check 1 2. Y'all hear me out there? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know what was going on for a second. I don't know what it was. What it was. But yeah, like I said, man, John Wall, man. John Wall decided to sign with the Los Angeles Clippers, people. The Los Angeles Clippers. Now, if you ask me, this makes the Clippers a problem. This makes the Clippers a problem. Can the Clippers be a top seed, y'all? Can the Clippers be a top seed? I think they can. Who else gonna go against them? Kawhi supposed to come back healthy. Paul George. I'm not a big fan of Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know I'm a big PG hater. You feel me? I am a PG hater. I do not. Hey man, pandemic P all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm a PG hater. However, to Kawhi though, I think people don't understand how great Kawhi is. I think people forget how great Kawhi is. Y'all know when Kevin Durant went over there to the Golden State Warriors and the Golden State Warriors was in the playoffs, and then they were going up against the San Antonio Spurs, led by none other than Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard had them up by like 20 points, 20 some points. And then until Zaza Pachulia slid his foot up under him, he got injured, changed the game, changed the series. Because I think they was in Golden State when that happened. You feel what I'm saying? I think they was in Golden State. And that changed it all, y'all. That changed it all. And then, not only that, once he gets a little bit healthy, you feel me? Once he gets a smidgen of his health back, man, what he gonna do, y'all? What the boy gonna do, y'all? He go over there to Toronto, link up with them. All they did was trade DeMar DeRozan and him. Led them straight to what? Playoffs. Not just to the playoffs, to the championship. Led them to the championship. Got a finals MVP there. Finals MVP there. Now, if this man just happened to come over here to the Clippers, you know what I'm saying? And now that he done signed John Wall, now that they got them a point guard, and they got Paul George, and he wins a championship over here, you know, only him and one other man has won in 3 different places, or every place that they have landed on. And you know what I'm saying? That's him, and that's LeBron James right now. That's good company. That's good company. Crazy part is, man, I mean, I ain't even gonna say it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, man, hey, y'all gotta understand, man. Kawhi Leonard's that guy. You feel me? He's that guy. Hold up, y'all. Who my co-host? B-Lo. My co-hostess with the mostest. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't heard nothing I said, but it's all good. Feel what I'm saying? But yeah, hold up, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, we about to get up into it. We about to get up into it because B-Lo trying to get up in here, man. But once B-Lo gets settled, y'all, it's on and popping. It's on and popping like popcorn. But yeah, we're going to see what John Wall do, because what people don't understand is John Wall has changed his game tremendously ever since his injury. Because remember, John Wall was put into this league. He was drafted into this league not based off of, but his strength was his athleticism. That boy was jumping out of the gym. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think y'all understand. That boy John Wall used to jump out the gym. Full head of steam, you couldn't stop him. But for some reason, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not for some reason, but then he got injured, right? So once the injury came, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what happened. Everybody thought it was over. But before the injury, he was like, he's what, a 30%, what is this? 30% like 3-point shooter. Ever since his injury, that number has went up to 37%. 37% shooting. You feel me? So yeah, man. John Wall definitely stepped his game up in this thing, man. And I think that he have became, you know what I'm saying, a better ball player. You feel me? He definitely became a better ball player. It's hard for people to say that he hasn't. I would oblige you to try and disagree. Feel me? My bad, y'all. I'm just out here trying to post about it and tell them we live. You know what I'm saying? I usually get to do this as I'm listening to my co-host talk, but unfortunately he's having technical difficulties. But I say this makes the LA Clippers, though. I mean, they got easily a top 3 seed. Easily a top 3 seed. John Wall. What is they starting lineup right now? That's the real question. What is they starting lineup? Hold on. Let me go look up their starting lineup, y'all. Actually, let me pull it up on the computer here so y'all can see the shit. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see, Clippers roster. That's what we're gonna do. Clippers roster, y'all. Let me show y'all this right now, because they just signed John Wall. They ain't even got his name on here, though. I'm just trying to see the starting 5 depth. No, that Reggie Jackson. They gotta update their depth chart. They hadn't done it yet. But it'll be John Wall, Paul George,
What's up?
Leonard, Covington, and Zubac, who just extended. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me? B-Lo?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, but yeah, Zubac, who just extended, y'all. They just extended. I was just telling the people, B-Lo, that I feel like with this addition of John Wall, it turns the Clippers into no doubt a top 3 seed in the West.
I told you this though.
But I'm saying though, it is like a no doubt right now.
So you think now the Dallas Mavericks could beat the fucking Clippers?
I don't know. I got to see how they play because with the addition of, you know what I'm saying, Woods and all the other shit,
Man,
I got to see how they play, bro. And then we don't know what's going to happen for us in free agency. But even though I don't expect anything because, I already know, like we was talking about yesterday, them niggas be, you know what I'm saying? They be fucking up, bro.
yeah, I feel you. I feel you with that. But that was a good pickup from that was a good pickup for the Clippers. They need a real point guard.
That was a
They got
great
they already have a point guard right now. But they could have him, they could have one of them coming off the bench now.
That was like a great decision by them, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah. But I kinda knew that was gonna happen. He trying to win the championship right now.
get no better. Like that was such a great decision by them.
Word, he's trying to win the championship right now.
Right. I think they do it, bro. I think they do it. I think they do it. But yeah, man. So shit. That made that real simple. Huh?
That was a good move by both parties.
By both parties. I mean, they wanted to get
By
rid of
paying Wall
anyway.
but he gave him $6 million back. And he got to go where he wanted to.
I mean, shit, $6 million out of whatever it was, and then they got
So he had like 35 million, so that ain't.
That's what I'm saying. And then wherever he go, got to pay him. They gonna give him like $6 million
For not even playing for 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's what happens with these contracts, though. And that, you know what I mean? That's why in football they have a problem with giving guaranteed contracts. They got a higher risk of injury, so. But basketball, niggas get injured too. They do what it do. They get injured too. Yeah, they get injured too. Yeah, though,
I feel you with that, but they still gonna have to play together. Kawhi Leonard hasn't been there all for 2 seasons.
Yeah, but dog, if Kawhi Leonard done taught us anything, Kawhi Leonard done taught us that when he comes in there to play, he comes to play, bro. Like I was just saying earlier before you had got in, everybody forget about Kawhi Leonard, bro. Everybody forget how great he is. You remember the last time we saw Kawhi Leonard before his first injury, you know what I'm saying, was in the playoffs. And he was leading that San Antonio Spurs team against the Durant-led Warriors, and they were winning that game by like 20 points when he shot that shot and Zaza Pachulia slid up under him. They was gonna win that. They was gonna get rid of them boys, bro.
I know that.
They was gonna get rid of them boys, man.
Yeah, they were gonna get rid of them. Nobody ever said that.
Shouts out to the chat. But yeah,
man, I was trying to hook up my microphone to the computer.
But not only that, you feel what I'm saying? After that, what'd he do? He go over there to Toronto. All they did was swap him and DeMar DeRozan. That's all they did, bro. And what happened? Exactly.
But DeMar DeRozan couldn't shoot.
Hey, even though I don't have proof on that one, I called that playoffs too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't have proof like I do this playoffs that just happened. As you can see, this bracket right here that I perfectly predicted to play. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
Jamal.
What'd you say?
Yeah. Wall's gonna be showing out for them this year.
He gonna show out. The whole team gonna show. Everybody gonna show. The only person
now they just need a center.
The only person I expect to disappear when it comes time to is Paul George. You understand? But as long as they got enough people, they should be okay. Cause Kawhi gonna be able to do. Kawhi was able to take Kyle Lowry and them to the ship. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry blew it for Miami this year. Even though, he was kind of hurt, so I ain't even say it like that. But I'm just saying he carried Kyle Lowry and Siakam. Like, bro, he could take John Wall and Paul George to the promised land. You feel what I'm saying? It's shaking up in the West, y'all. They shaking the table. You understand what I'm saying? It's shaking up in the West, y'all. It is shaking up in the West. Let me see. Let's go to the next topic at hand. You understand? You dig? Hold up. Let me make sure I put them in order. Yeah, all right. Kyrie decided to stay in Brooklyn, y'all. Kyrie decides to stay in Brooklyn. Let me see. Let me go. I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm so sloppy right now. But Kyrie decided to opt in because, you know what I'm saying? I think if he would have decided to opt out and then try to go to the Lakers, which everybody said he wanted, he'd have been throwing away like 30-something million to go get 6. And that wouldn't make no sense. And like I was saying yesterday, I feel like Kyrie owes it to his friend, who he calls his friend, Kevin Durant. You feel what I'm saying? To stay there, bro. I think he owes it
But
to
he's
his
gonna
boy.
be going to a team. He's gonna be going to a team that's gonna be
He gonna be going to what team? You
that's
talking about
gonna be losing.
if he left and he hooked up with LeBron James and AD, they not losing. They're maybe in the playoffs, but they not losing.
AD won't even stay healthy for those.
They not losing, bro. I'ma just put it like that. They not losing, bro. AD, Kyrie, and then Westbrook too, because you know they keeping them too. You gonna move Westbrook to the 2. You gonna put Kyrie at the point. You gonna put AD at the 4, and then you gonna have LeBron in there at the man. Come on, all right. Say. We done lost the co-host. See, that's what happens when you spit that real. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happens when you spit that real, y'all. Hold on. They say Kyrie decided to exercise his $36.9 million
I'm
option
here.
for the coming season and will remain under contract with the Brooklyn Nets. 2 people with knowledge of his decision said Monday. That's what they said, y'all.
Yeah, that's what they said, but we gonna find out.
This is the quote. This is the quote that he said, y'all. He said, "Normal people keep the world going, but those who dare to be different lead us into tomorrow. I've made my decision to opt in. See you
And
in
stay.
the fall." What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, he being real. Finally.
What does the first half of that statement have to do with opting in? I don't, normal people keep the world going, but those who dare to be different lead us into tomorrow. I've made my decision to opt in. See you in the fall. That's
Yeah. He just the anticipation.
normal people keep the world going, but those who dare to be different.
Word. Now it's that year to win.
Tomorrow. Those who dare to be different. Dog, I can't.
You know he's coming out with a vengeance next year.
Bro. He sounds like an anime character, bro. He sounds like an anime character making his decision to opt in. You know what I'm saying? The wind start blowing and everything, and then
I feel you.
They cut on the eyes.
But I'm just like, now you got to step up. You can't take off any games this year.
Oh, I'll lay off on him when I see him play at least about 60, 70 games, bro. He ain't even.
Hey, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Whenever he do
games, it took him
back,
2 years to get 60 games. It took him 2 years. It's
Ben Simmons is going to be ready next year.
Playoffs. What is going on?
Ben Simmons is going to take a lot of pressure off of Kyrie and Durant.
Bro, the boy had like 102 games in the past 3 years. There's players.
My nigga almost hit 60 points.
It's last year.
Huh? Yeah, he only missed a couple of shots.
What are you talking about?
I said my nigga Kyrie almost hit 60 points last year.
Who cares about that? You need. Who cares about? I don't care about you eating 60 points in one game when you could have spread that into 2 games because you know what I'm saying, having that double time and then 30-point games would still be good for me. Or how about 3 games with you getting me 20? That's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Do
He
something.
need to
Shout out
stay.
to man, our number one sponsor in the building. He needs to stay. He is staying. He should stay. I
I'm talking
told you
about
he
for
should
longer
stay.
time.
I'm saying, well, it don't matter. They'll figure that out after this year. I think he should stay this year and figure it out because
Leave when KD leave.
he need to see what it's like for him, KD, and Ben Simmons to play together. That's just basically what it is. He need to see exactly.
That's what I want to see. That's what everybody want to see.
Everybody want. I'm not even rooting for him, and I want to see that. That's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be lethal.
That's gonna be.
We already know that.
Exciting. I don't know about lethal. Exciting.
It's gonna be lethal.
It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting.
With Ben Simmons passing Kyrie and KD the ball, and Joe Harris getting back.
Yeah.
Then if you keep Steph Curry, it's gonna be a whole squad. They just need a center.
And they're gonna be exciting. They're gonna be exciting, bro. I'm saying they're gonna be exciting. You say lethal, I say exciting. You know what I'm saying? We'll see which one it is. Because they was exciting last year. They wasn't lethal. Got swept. Say it with me now. Swept. 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 They got swept. They got swept.
But I got Brooklyn being number 1 seed.
Oh, you got Brooklyn being the number 1 seed in just the East or all of the NBA?
The NBA.
Bro, the Clippers are gonna have a better record. Clippers are gonna have a better record than Brooklyn.
No doubt.
Clippers are gonna have a better record than Brooklyn. Clippers
it's
just
because
signed
of
John
offense,
Wall. They're gonna have a better record than Brooklyn, bro.
Their offense always gets sputtered out.
Hey, they gonna
some way, somehow.
Hey, we gonna see. We gonna see how it sputters out next year. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand, man. Kawhi is coming back. Kawhi Leonard is coming back. And he is coming back with a vengeance. Like, I don't think people understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a big Kawhi fan or anything, but I understand and respect greatness. And Kawhi Leonard is one of those people who play like some of the greats, you know what I'm saying, with that two-way style. He's a two-way wing. You know what I mean? It's hard to be a great player. Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward ever, but he does not crack the top 5 because there's guards and wings at that mud, man. Guards and wings, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got Kareem, you got a big man in there, but he not a power forward. He a big man. He a center. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Wings have always wing players. You know what I'm saying? When you start discussing the top players, you know what I'm saying?
But you got the best wing in the league.
Yeah, Kawhi.
KD.
Kawhi's better than KD.
That could be the day, bro.
Kawhi, look, Kawhi led you. So you really believe that if it was KD instead of Kawhi on that Toronto team? Come on, bro.
Yeah, they just need an offense, a real score.
But they had DeMar DeRozan. People act
but
like
DeMar DeRozan, he was only mid-range.
It don't matter. And Kawhi is not really an outside shooter either.
He's a better shooter than what DeRozan is.
Maybe. We don't know that because by if you go body shots, you know what I'm saying, off percentages and shit, they pretty similar. He don't just DeRozan just don't shoot a lot of those.
He don't take threes.
He don't take them, but he doesn't shoot.
He doesn't shoot threes.
Him and Kawhi shoot about the same though. Is what I'm saying. But anyway,
but KD would have hit that 3.
Bro, listen, bro. It's not about just a 3 because it's about the way that because Kawhi and his defense, bro. KD's defense.
Toronto ain't had defense.
But exactly, and that's why Kawhi held him down that whole way. That's what I'm explaining to you. He He came in and provided them with something that they didn't even have, bro, and carried it. And also was their number one offensive player at the same time. KD's not doing that. He couldn't do that when they just got swept by the Celtics in the playoffs.
Look who was on this team.
He couldn't
Look
do
who's
that
on
when he was
Toronto
on OKC. He couldn't do. What you mean when he was on Toronto team? Dog, I take Kyrie over Kyle Lowry or Pascal Siakam any day.
I feel you, but who else did they have? They had Valanciunas. They had Valanciunas, Siakam, Kawhi. They had Lowry.
Wasn't all the players you was just praising except Ben Simmons playing? You just was talking about how y'all have a squad and it was gonna be lethal, right? That's what you just said. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, they barely won.
But what I'm saying is, if you saying if it's gonna be lethal just by Ben Simmons being back, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying
because now you got a 6-7 win.
So that team, but my point is, so that team that they got swept. It's not the fact that they lost; they got swept. That nigga took Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam, bro. To the goddamn, come on, bro. Dog, you just gotta. Dog, we not doing that, bro. Like, we not doing that. But it's all good because I really hope that there's an opportunity come where they do meet in the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? I do hope there comes an opportunity where they meet in the finals. You feel what I'm saying? Clippers and motherfucking Brooklyn. We're gonna see. I'm not calling that right now because you know what I'm saying. Like, I take my pick seriously, as y'all are seriously. I take my pick seriously, y'all already know, because y'all can tell from last year, as y'all can see this bracket right here, this was made after the playoffs, it was made before, but I predicted everything. Okay, we're gonna get back to the show. But yeah, like I said though, you feel what I'm saying? I do feel like they would have a good chance of getting there. We're gonna see how the rest of it shakes out. But I mean, like, this looks like a good thing if it happens. But I'm not gonna see. My whole thing is I don't know when it comes to the East. The East keeps changing. The East keeps doing weird shit. I don't know about the East because you know what I'm saying. You still got Milwaukee out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know about Boston. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I don't think Boston is gonna do anything next year. I think they're gonna be the same. They're gonna bring back the same team.
I don't know about. I'm not sold on Boston. That's why I knew they was gonna lose in the finals. But you know what I'm saying. But I did say they was gonna get there. But that's gonna be their shining moment, and maybe their crowning moment. I don't know. We gonna see how it shakes out.
Yeah, I feel like next year is gonna be a bigger chance for Brooklyn to win if everybody stay healthy, man.
You think so?
We just need everybody to stay healthy and everybody to play.
So you think Brooklyn and Brooklyn? Oh yeah, well. And you say are you saying this? My bad. Are you agreeing with the Clippers being coming out of the West? I mean, like I said, I'm not calling that, but I'm saying like right now, it's looking like that's a strong possibility, though. Right?
I think everything else will be all right.
What you mean? Everything else will be all right?
The offense will fall into place. They just need a center to block shots, get rebounds. Like Drummond was good. If they could pick up Drummond again.
They just extended or re-signed Zubac. I can't remember. It's like he got.
Yeah, Zubac's all right, but Zubac's need a.
They got Zubac. They still got Covington coming off the bench and shit.
But Covington, yeah. But the thing I'm worried about, they got what's his name coming off the bench too. They got they have what's his name? The shooting guard that they got from Portland. Yeah, Powell. So Powell's they're gonna have a good bench coming now. Like the bench is gonna be lethal. Now since they got Wall, now you can bring Jackson off the bench. You could bring Jackson, you could bring Powell, and you could bring Zubac. You feel me? Or somebody. You know, now you got
to go check out his contract. Zubac gonna start.
Well, but he been coming off the bench lately.
Zubac gonna start. He's starting center right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna start.
But they have all of these weapons now that they officially score and keep up with teams that score.
I feel you.
And they can actually play defense against teams now with John Wall playing point guard. He always had defense.
I'm telling you, that's gonna change. That changes everything, bro. That's my point, bro. Like that changes so much. It changes so much. Like
And
I
you
don't
already
think.
know Kawhi play defense. Paul George play defense.
Now I ain't gonna knock Paul George for his defense. I just knock him on a lot of other shit. I ain't gonna knock him
Mhm.
on his defense. He's a really, really, really good defender. I mean, I want to
It's
say
just
great.
he's not a consistent scorer. He's just not a consistent scorer.
Not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. And he used to be. And even then, I was
I
kind of
don't
like,
even think he was never a consistent scorer
nah,
because
say he was in Indiana, bro. He was that nigga, bro.
in
No,
Oklahoma
no,
he
no,
was.
no. Nah, in Oklahoma, he had a
He
year
was
in
hitting like
Oklahoma.
30 something points,
I
you know.
know he had a year in
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
But in the end, that was his best year. And
I know, but that was
in
1 year.
in
That's
Indiana he wasn't a scoring weapon threat
He
like that.
didn't score. What are you talking about? He took him and LeBron was in the Eastern Conference Finals, win 7 games.
Yeah, I
Like
know. But it
he
wasn't
dropped like 40 or something in one of those games.
but
What are you saying?
he wasn't doing it himself. You feel me?
He was doing it himself. He dropped like 40. He dropped like 40 because that's when what's the name got hurt, Granger and shit. Like, bro, and then Granger ended up leaving. You know what I'm
Yeah, because
saying?
Granger was hurt that year that they went.
No,
You know?
that's what I'm saying, and that's when Paul George stepped out and started scoring, and he became an all-star and shit, bro. And then it was him, and they thought it was gonna be, him and LeBron going back and forth. They was like, "Oh, LeBron got somebody to go back and forth with." You know what I'm saying? They chose that nigga, bro.
When he
Like that.
dunked on LeBron James, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga was doing. See, you remember that, huh? Looking ass nigga.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
remember that shit.
yeah, exactly. You remember the stuff that happened to LeBron, but that nigga was clowning, bro. Look, I'm not a fan of him, right? But I'm not gonna lie about what the nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the nigga was that nigga over there in Indiana. He didn't have no help. He didn't have no type
He
of help.
had Hilbert. He had yeah, he had some help over there. That's why they made it that far.
I'm talking about that was a little bit when they was younger, but then that's when his attitude got in the way, and that's why I didn't fuck with him because I was like, see, this nigga right here, because he got a little attitude. He was talking
What
shit
messed
about
him up was when he broke his leg.
what's we call it. I mean, it only set him down because he ended up coming back. He had the best comeback after that
He
that
did,
you
but
probably ever seen.
I'm saying like he was gonna reach another status if he didn't break his leg.
No, that's a fact. That it slowed down his progress a little bit, which you know what I'm saying, end up putting a stipend in where he. I think it put him where he should have been in the first place. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not a number one to me. And that, you know what I'm saying? So that's just always been my thing. He's just not number one to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like he had his moments, like I said, when he was out there, but then once it started fading, I was like, see, there you go, bro. Because he gets too cocky. All that, y'all need to pass me the ball at the end of the game, and then the next time it comes up the end of the shot clock or end of the game opportunity, you shoot it and you blow it. I think it was like an air ball or some shit. Nigga, what? Like, nigga, I had to flame that nigga for that shit. Yup, that's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas start flaming that nigga for that shit.
Yeah, but he just I don't know. He just got to be more consistent. Paul George, and now I got them Golden State, and I dare give Dallas the top 3. I give it to Memphis.
You taking away Dallas and putting Memphis in there?
Yes, because word on the street. Word on the street is that the Knicks are ready to give Brunson $100 million.
Knicks are ready to give Brunson $100 million.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, he probably look, man. All right, look, don't count us out, bro. Just let us do us. We gonna do us, man. Dallas gonna figure out a way, and Dallas gonna make something happen. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do us, bro. Don't do us.
I feel you. But this. It ain't hating. I know if they play the Clippers first round, it's gonna be over. That's what I know.
Number one, we ain't gonna play them first round because if they gonna be a top seed, nigga, that's not. We at least gonna.
That
be
means
like
Dallas gonna be lower.
We gonna be 4 or 5, bro. We not gonna be no fucking 8 seed, my nigga. Like, you crazy?
No, I'm not saying AC. I give them 4, 5, or 6.
Not no 6, 4 or 5. We gonna be a 4 or 5, bro.
Because Phoenix, you remember Phoenix still gonna be there.
It's gonna be a 4 or 5. Phoenix ain't gonna be nothing next year. I'm telling you.
They were there for the last 2 years.
don't even think Aiden's staying. Aiden might go. Aiden might walk. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Chris
when
Paul
has
a
he?
year
But
older.
Aiden wasn't even the number one scorer for them.
It ain't about that. He was still important. You be diminishing
Nah,
niggas.
because they were
How
still
you
winning
be
without
diminishing?
Aiden.
Yeah, but you be diminishing niggas, bro. You
I'm
be
not
diminishing
diminishing him. I'm looking at his skill level.
his skill level. He was drafted number 1.
I feel you. He drafted number 1, but your skill level still ain't. He's not physical enough to be a center. Let's say that.
I mean, I wouldn't say he ain't physical enough to be a center. He needs to be more physical because he's a center. I
Yeah,
say that.
but he's not
I
physical
agree
enough.
with
He
that.
want to be on the outside. He want to shoot mid range.
I
He
mean,
want to shoot mid ranges, and he want to shoot. You know what I'm saying?
look, whatever, man. That's what all these centers is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's Embiid's
But
problem too.
Embiid will post you up.
Barely. He barely do
Nah,
that.
he averaged. Well,
He
most of
just,
his points came from the paint. He was the
bro,
number
you
one
know,
paint scorer in the league.
he don't. He started doing that when Stephen A. started going off on him about that
Yeah,
shit.
that's what he's supposed to do.
What I'm
Don't be in the.
saying, though, what I'm
And that's
saying
why
is
he had the
he have
best
to
year that
tell
he
him.
had this year.
What I'm saying is he have to tell him, bro. That's what I'm saying. Somebody needs to go ahead and talk to DeAndre Ayton. The right person needs to say something to him too. You feel
Yeah,
what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
That's
The
why
right
he had.
person needs to get up in DeAndre Ayton's face and be like, "Hey, bro, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Play in the paint, bro. You too
But
big for all."
he ain't that physical. You could tell by his body.
No, he ain't that fit. I'm saying somebody needs to get up on him. Y'all,
Yeah.
the coach, somebody. Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I would not doubt that Chris Paul has tried, bro. That's the other thing. I wouldn't even doubt that Chris Paul has tried, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that type shit. Like I
But
don't
Chris
know if he
Paul just want to
motivated.
use him. Chris Paul just want to use him as a pick and roll thread so he could lob it to the rim. Like Aiden do
That
more
ain't
than that.
all he want to do. But I'm saying but what I'm saying is I'm sure he told that nigga to get in the paint, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure he
But
told that nigga to get in the paint.
Aiden do more than just pick and rolls and pops.
Bro, we was
You know
just
what I'm
sitting
saying?
here
Throw it
talking
to him in
about
the
him
block.
making more physical, bro. That's not what we talking about. You going to hate on Chris Paul now. You don't know what Chris Paul doing. I'm saying I'm sure that he at least told that nigga get in the paint. You doing the pick and roll shit. He might have talked to him about that too. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm sure he told that nigga get in the paint.
Just by the rate that they were playing, I don't think he was doing it.
You don't think he was saying nothing. The most vocal player in the league, you think he said nothing?
I think he said something, but it wasn't enough because he still
I
was
didn't
doing
say
the
it
same
was
shit.
enough. Changing my words. I never said it was enough. I said that's exactly what I was saying in the beginning. That's exactly what I led with. I said I'm sure he said something. It just ain't working. He ain't say enough. That's exactly what I led with.
Yeah, because he didn't. He hasn't did nothing. Like last, you see what he did in the game
I'm
6.
saying that nigga don't have the motivation. He don't want to, and somebody still finna pay him. Somebody still finna pay him. Whether that be
Yeah, they
Phoenix,
gonna pay him. They gonna pay him, but they gonna pay him, but that shit ain't gonna. It ain't gonna do nothing. But whatever team he going to, it ain't gonna be successful because he can't be the leader of no team.
So you, what basically what you saying is if he leave, they gonna be all right.
Depends on who they get.
They ain't getting nobody. He gonna leave.
If they get Drummond, nah, they gonna pick up another center. So if they get Drummond at somebody, they'll be all right. You feel me? Ain't nothing really gonna change.
You about to do the drumming thing? Come on, man. You about to do the drumming thing?
Oh, McGee's a free agent, so if they can pick back up McGee. You see how McGee was playing last year?
Oh, McGee, I'm with that.
McGee played good last year.
I'm with JaVale. I'm fucking with JaVale. I'm fucking with JaVale McGee being on any squad. Feel what I'm saying? Shout out to JaVale McGee. You feel me?
Yeah, because that boy is there. He finally showing out. Like what he's supposed to be doing. He was showing out, but he's more consistent. Let's say that.
Nah, he been showing out, but he just had them he just got on Shaq and the fool a lot, man. Shaq was just fucking with that nigga too much. But then,
it was well deserved though. You feel me?
I ain't gonna say well deserved, but it is what it is. I think it's one of those things. You're a basketball player, man. You want people to compliment when you do something cool, but you don't want us to like. You supposed to be able to laugh at yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I trip and fall, bro, like if I'm walking and I fall down, I trip over myself. You know what I'm saying? You know how you just trip. You know what I mean? Just trip over the concrete.
I did that today, shit, in front of somebody.
If I do that, if don't nobody see nothing, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna just keep it playing. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody see me, I might have to laugh a little bit.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
almost
have
fell
to
right
laugh
now
a
walking
little
out the
bit, bro.
house, and the woman was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Shit."
I'm gonna bust
Embarrassing
my
her.
head. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like that's how you feel. That's what it should feel like when you. I mean, I'm not saying that's what it should feel like, but that's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like put it like this: we do what we do right now. You know what I'm saying? This whole, you know, the YouTube and thing. If the YouTube blows up, and I don't care what people got to say. If they hate my voice, if they think, you know what I'm saying, whatever, nigga, I don't give a fuck what they gotta say. You know why? Because they're supposed to have something to say. Because at least they saying something. Because like right now, ain't nobody saying nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So JaVale McGee need to be happy that people were saying something. But I mean, like, I am happy that he done turned his career around and everything, and he done been able to do what he's supposed to do. However, you know, we still named that award after him. But you know what I'm saying? It's just what that is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy said, Brooklyn gonna be at the top. Let's get to the next topic at hand, people. Russell Westbrook opting to stay into the Lakers, man.
Russell Westbrook. Sorry,
Russell Westbrook. He say sorry ass. Russell
was it
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook, he said. Uh-oh. Hey, look, here we go. This is how I feel. Will they be able to pull it together? I'm not sure.
Nah, not since Kyrie ain't coming. These boys gonna be done like they got done last year.
Look, man, I'm not sure if these boys will be able to pull this together. Russell Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? Like Russell Westbrook has had nice moments. You feel what I'm saying? He has had a great career. He averaged a triple double a few times. You feel what I'm saying? Like he got an MVP. Like, hey man, we can say so much good about this man. You feel what I'm saying? And regardless of how people feel about the way he plays, you know what I'm saying, or had played last year, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, if you look at his shot percentage and everything last year, man, he actually had a better shot percentage last year. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
from
And
going to the lane, I want to look at the stats where he's
oh
actually
man,
shooting the ball.
yeah, all that. But you know what
But
I'm
he was the
saying?
lowest 3-point shooting person in the league.
He was the lowest 3-point. He's not really a 3-point shooter.
I
The
know.
problem,
But
the
when they make
problem
you
is,
shoot threes, you gotta knock them
that
down, though.
there is no 3-point shooting over there in LA. That's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
They ain't got nobody to shoot the ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody over there in LA the best shooter they got in LA is AD. The best shooter you got is your big dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy part. Like so, I mean, you could actually LeBron might be the best shooter. Hell,
Shit,
that's a
nah.
good
You
question.
got
Who's the
Pope.
best shooter, LeBron or AD when it comes
Pope
to the
was
Lakers?
the best. Pope was the best shooter on that team.
Pope, he's a better shooter than AD.
Yeah, like strictly
Wow.
3-point shooting at mid range and all that. Yeah, he better than AD. He's the best person in the league. Yeah, on the team.
Wow.
3-point shooting, mid range, all of that. LeBron James just goes to the basket. That don't mean you're a good 3-point shooter or 2-point shooter. No,
Wow.
I want to see you shoot the ball and see how much you get off of that.
Man, I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about all that.
Well, that's
Hold
why they
on.
needed him on the floor. You see when these players actually left, what happened?
When who actually left?
When was Pope left? Matter of fact, it was Pope that was shooting last year that helped them win the championship. This year it was who was that 3? Monk.
Monk, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Say Monk's probably the best shooter on the team. Monk's probably the best shooter on the team right now. So I mean, but he don't start. When it comes to the starters, though, you feel what I'm saying? It's just feel me.
Yeah, Monk was starting this year. But the thing is with Monk,
Wait, you cutting out? I think you're going into the matrix, sir.
the worst.
What'd
The
you
Lakers
say?
had the worst defense in the league.
Who did? What? What'd you say?
The Lakers had the worst defense in the league last year.
the Lakers got bad defense because they don't have good defensive players.
Because all of them are old.
I mean, mainly, yeah, kind of. I mean, to be
LeBron James don't play defense anymore. You seen him not running back this year like so many times.
You said not crazy. Anymore. I'm happy for you, bro. You said not anymore.
What you mean?
You said LeBron James don't play defense anymore because you used to say he didn't never play defense. So
shit, he only played defense for 4. He only got first team defense 4 years. You supposed to be the.
Okay, now you see it, and now you see, you know, okay.
You supposed to be the best.
That means that's the only time he played defense. That's when he got first team defense.
The only time he played defense. The only time he played defense is whenever he pretty much at the end of the games, the last 5 minutes of the games. And I mean, like that's when you supposed like, come on, you want to get rest the whole game, then you go ahead and start playing towards the end of the game and make it seem like you better than everybody else. No, KD guarding you, everybody else is guarding you, but you're not guarding them. Kawhi was guarding you in the playoffs. You wasn't even guarding Kawhi. What's name was, and he won an MVP on your ass. Who else was he doing that to? Steph Curry.
It will be 3 consecutive years.
Look at that. Hold up. This guy, I just wanted to show some low lights of Westbrook do his thing. Look at this. Brick. Look, that was the top of the backboard? Was that the top of the backboard, y'all? Look at this shit. This man out here throwing the ball all around. Look at this shot. Oh my God, such an air ball. But I'm telling you, this is why it's like opting in was your best bet, bro. What was you gonna get? I think he got like 40-something million.
That was his best bet.
I think he got like 40-something million for opting in, nigga. Nigga, you ain't have no choice.
He really didn't. That was his best bet. If he didn't.
If he didn't, he wouldn't have, you know. If he didn't, he wasn't gonna get that money. He wasn't gonna get that money. I doubt he would have got 10 million from somebody. I'm just saying. That boy over here just up doing stupid shit. Look at that. Boom. He threw it right into the defense right there. The defense.
You can't have him taking a 47 million and you could have 2 or 3 other people on your team doing the same thing he doing.
Yep.
That's why I say the superstar treatment. Whenever you get these superstars, they ain't gonna do shit. They paying all this money for these superstars and they ain't even performing. That's why I put so much pressure on these superstars.
Hey, look, but realistically, what happens is you don't know when a superstar is gonna decline. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the part that
we pretty much already know when it's getting close.
You don't know. It just happens. It's just 1 year they come out there and then all of a sudden you protected them and you so great, and then they come out there and then they just fall off, bro. They just fall off.
A quick fall off.
Yeah, man. Look at this, man. This is just ridiculous, dog. This is just ridiculous. Man.
It's gonna happen already.
So we look I can't even. Oh my God, bro. Like y'all watching these replays, because this is ridiculous. I done seen like 57 air balls, you know what I'm saying? 57 turnovers, you know what I'm saying? Look, 57 bad shots. That's an air ball again. Oh my God, bro. What are you doing? Russ? He got that. Look, he basically giving it to the defense too. That's the other thing, bro.
He played the whole career like that. And see, it's crazy because look what he was doing. Look what he
did that. So when he averaged those triple doubles and won that MVP, he was playing this.
That's what he was doing the whole year. You got the ball in your hand 24/7. You just padding your stats now. That's why I say LeBron James do the same shit.
Stop it. That boy tripping. I do not agree with the words.
LeBron James. LeBron was padding his stats the whole year.
LeBron was. You be.
Yeah.
Here you go. Go ahead, bro. Go
Yeah.
ahead, bro.
Hey, man, you corny.
Get your shit off.
Yeah, you got people on the team like right now that West.
You got people on the team. What?
So when he gets to LA, LeBron James keep the ball in his hand longer than the point guard does. There's a problem.
Yep.
You feel me?
Think so? But LeBron James sometimes is the point guard.
Sometimes, not the whole game.
That dunk right there, boy. That dunk right there. Back in the day, that would have been a man. Hold up, let me run that back. Let me run that back. Back in the day, that nigga would have took this up with 2 hands and smashed on the nigga. Boy, look at that horrible layup. Horrible layup. Nobody even stopping you, bro. Oh my god.
The Lakers aren't about to figure this out at all.
Lakers ain't about to figure this out.
LeBron James gonna leave next year.
Let's see how they wait. Let's see how they feel over here.
Breaking news, our own Adrian Wojnarowski tweeting
Westbrook
just
for so
moments ago
much,
that the
but
big three in La
it's only
La
so
Land
much
is
you can
here
stick
to
up.
stay at least for one more season. Per ESPN sources, Russell Westbrook is planning to exercise his $47.1 million option to return to LA for the 2022-23 season.
Y'all.
Freddie, Courtney, what are your thoughts on this one?
Money's money.
I mean, yes.
Can you think about how that contract has been such an albatross 2 teams later when it comes to Russell Westbrook, because he got that contract from the Oklahoma City Thunder, and now he's gone to Houston and out of the Los Angeles Lakers, who they wanted his services. Houston thought that was going to be the perfect complement to James Harden. Didn't
He forgot about Washington. He went Houston, Washington, and you know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? All that.
work out for the 1 year they were together. James Harden's blaming everybody else in Houston, even though he was a part of the problem, them not winning a championship. Then the Lakers, they're thinking they're getting somebody who we can never question how hard this guy plays when it comes to Russell Westbrook. But just like I said about Kyrie Irving, ladies, some guys have a strong will and a strong won't. Russell Westbrook's definitely in that category of a strong won't, that if he does not want to do something, he believes that his way of playing basketball is right, he's going to go about it that way. He would serve himself so much better if he would be able to refine his game just a little bit more and play more to his strengths and less to his weaknesses. But he has a Superman theory.
He got a Superman theory. You know what he probably about to get into right now? How Russell Westbrook feel like he better than any and everybody. Look, watch.
That he always believes he can overcome because he has a lot of trust in himself. And at times, that is a detriment, not just to him individually, but to the teams he's been on since
What'd I tell you?
Oklahoma City collectively.
Russell Westbrook got up this morning, rolled out of bed, decided this is the right move. I'm going to opt into a $47.1 million play option. It's like Kyrie Irving. He had $36.5 million to opt into his. The Los Angeles Lakers are paying Russell Westbrook $47 million to play for him next season. This version of Russell Westbrook.
Right.
So him listening to Beyonce saying that nobody's going to break his soul. I don't know if you guys have seen the video on the Sports Center Twitter account right now. Check it out because he looks very happy about the financial decision he just made for himself this year. But can he be used properly? Can he be used to a way to maximize his strengths?
Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I know they got a new coach and they feel like they can do this, and they feel like, Russell Westbrook, there's reports out saying Russell Westbrook is supposed to be better at defense. We're gonna have him step his defensive game up, all that, man.
So what the hell ain't gonna him? He came from Detroit, no offense at all. So what type of offensive scheme are you gonna bring to the
He's not
Lakers?
coming up with an offensive scheme. He coming in talking about defense.
I know, but you're gonna need offense sooner or later. Like, what did the Lakers? Lakers didn't have a good offensive team last year. They were almost last in the league in 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
So what difference are you gonna bring to this team instead of this defense?
I don't know. Let's continue to listen to what they said.
And I don't know if we're going to see the triple-double machine that we saw 4, 5, 6 years ago in Russell Westbrook ever again.
Nor should we.
He's at a different point of his career right now, so I think it's okay to evolve into something else. But you have to lessen the burden on LeBron James at this point of his career. Is Russell
Yep, exactly. That's what AD's job's supposed to be, actually.
Westbrook willing to do that? The guy.
But we're gonna see what they do. Are they gonna sign somebody to help? You know what I'm saying?
Brought you out to Los Angeles to help him win a title. So that's all like relative to what the Lakers' success is going to be this next year. But when we saw this news come through, it's a no-brainer because
Russell Westbrook owes it to LeBron James to step his game up, at least on the defensive end, like they keep talking about.
where else was he going to go?
Where was he going to go?
You feel what I'm saying? That's the look, bruh, look, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Russell Westbrook and with the coach, what's the coach? Coach Ham, you know what I'm saying? Him, I don't know if that's gonna do it, man. They talking about they trying to do it, man. I see his team playing. Maybe a 6 or 7 seed. They gonna go against that Clippers team we was just talking about. They might run into, you know what I'm saying, that Golden State team that just won. You feel what I'm saying? In the playoffs, that might what be happening. I mean, that might what will happen. They might run into that team that just won. They might run into that team that just signed John Wall, who's about to have Kawhi Leonard and them coming back. You feel me? They might run into that team in Dallas. You feel what I'm saying? With that boy Luka, aka Uncle Luka. You feel what I'm saying? Man, hold up. I gotta get that clip. But yeah, you feel me? Like it's real out here, y'all. It's real out here. They gonna run into these boys. You feel what I'm saying? And that's gonna be a problem because they're gonna be a first round exit if they even make it through the play-in. I'm telling y'all, man, they gonna have to deal with the play-in. The thing LeBron don't like. Don't like. All right, man. I don't know where B-Lo at, but all right, man. Let's get into this last topic here. Baker Mayfield finally speaks out, y'all. He finally spoke out. Let me see. Hold up. He has some things to say.
Oh, sorry.
They spoke on it in the Pat McAfee show. I'm finna play it for y'all real quick.
Out of Oklahoma, allegedly, blogger or reporter or journalist, Boomer Sooner, spoke to Baker Mayfield. I asked Baker Mayfield if there was any chance for a reconciliation with the Browns if they were without their quarterback this season, which is what the NFL is allegedly pushing for this morning in the Sue Robinson courtroom.
Talking about Deshaun Nasty.
NFL versus NFLPA representing Deshaun Watson. NFL pushing for an indefinite suspension of at least a year, depending upon what's coming back. NFLPA fighting against that, obviously, with a guy named Jeff Kessler or something like that. Of course. Who started free agency as a whole, a lawyer who knows the ins and outs of arbitration. Who knows what's that's going to go on. And Kerry Murdoch of the Murdoch family.
Uh-oh.
Well, I think that's actually with an H, just with a K.
Murdoch.
At Kerry A. Murdoch. He said that the Browns would have to reach out to him to start the process. Mayfield said he has moved on. Now, this tweet from Kerry Murdoch, who works in Oklahoma.
Mayfield said he has moved on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me.
But you're still on the team.
Let me get you. Well, I mean, he ain't got no choice. Let me see. This is exactly what he said. This is the quote. He's asked on Tuesday during his youth football camp if a reconciliation could be reached. Mayfield didn't scoff, but his answer was a clear indicator that he's preparing for the next stage of his career. I think for that to happen, there would have to be some reaching out, but we're ready to move on, I think, on both sides, he said. He also added, I think it's pretty obvious the mutual decision on both sides is to move on. I'm thankful for my 4 years in Cleveland. There's a lot of ups and downs and a ton of learning experiences that I'll forever keep with me. Teammates and friends and relationships that I'll have for a lifetime.
Except Odell Beckham.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Just flew in last night from East Lansing, Michigan for Drew Stanton. He was my mentor. He was the quarterback in Cleveland when I got drafted. Just relationships like that you're just so thankful for. The support staff in Cleveland, the people in Cleveland, it's a great sports town. I'm thankful for it. There's no resentment towards the city of Cleveland by any means. That's exactly what he said. These are his quotes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to pay that boy like $18.8 million. That boy, he say, I think I got frustrated with it not happening before minicamp and all of those things. But That's the stuff that's out of my control, and let those things happen and fall into place. So now, just controlling what I am enjoying, this youth football basketball camp. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said, man. That's what Baker said. So Baker says he's ready to move on. He don't mind getting up out of here. He said it's a mutual decision. Both sides should be making the exact same decision right now, as far as like, hey, I'm ready to go. You ready for me to leave? And that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you like this, you know what I mean? Because I heard Shannon Sharp say this earlier. Ain't no divorce a mutual decision. Take this from somebody who's been through one. Ain't no divorce a mutual decision. There's always somebody who's gonna be salty, because even when you think that it's a mutual decision and you is the person who's walking away and being like, I'm good, they got an issue. They gonna do something. They gonna do something. They gonna, you know what I mean, take you for a ringer. They gonna say something in court. They gonna, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all that type of extra stuff, bro. Like they trying to put Baker on child support, or he trying to put them on child support. Oh, why he joking over here? He just want his chicken to get the fuck up out of there. He don't want nothing to do with them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
man, hey, what you think though, B-Lo?
I feel like it was good for them not to trade him yet, because just like they said, he's going to be out for Deshaun Watson's going to be out for the whole year, maybe. So they better be prepared, because they picked up all these pieces thinking that he's going to be there next year, and he's actually not. So the best backup that you can have is a quarterback that was starting. So with that being said, Baker Mayfield, he has a good chance. All the weapons that he had on the team, Landry left, Odell left. Now it's your team now, since Watson isn't there. So if you want to lead this team, lead it. Like, to show us what you really have, so the next team that you go to will know what you're going to be about. Don't go over here and be like, okay, I'm done now, but you still on the team getting paid, so you're gonna have to produce.
Exactly.
So if you don't produce, you won't be playing anywhere else next year.
You still getting that check. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I think it's smart for him to want to play. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you want to play, you know, and you're not there next year, you get to audition and show other teams I can really do this. Because the last that they seen of you, Baker, is when you was injured. You had an injury going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you leave a like, man. Hold up. Leave a like. You know what I'm saying? We got more people than likes. Give me at least another one. You know what I mean? If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We trying to at least get to 150. Share the broadcast. Get us to 150 subscribers. You feel me? That's the next milestone. Anyway, if they don't play Baker, hold up, I gotta mute you real quick. Gotta echo. If they don't play Baker, they're gonna have to deal with playing with either Jacoby Brissett or Josh Dobbs. That ain't
Both of them, sorry.
both of them. Sorry. Like, matter of fact, can we even look up any highlights of them? Like, are there highlights of Josh Dobbs? Like, get out of here. Josh Dobbs highlights. You know what I'm saying? Highlights. Josh Dobbs.
I don't even.
He got a couple of them from when he was in, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play in years. So how are they gonna know if he's gonna be a good backup?
Pittsburgh in college. Josh Dobbs. They either gonna have to play Jacoby Brissett or Josh Dobbs.
And Brissett was good for half a season with Indianapolis, and they still didn't make the playoffs.
They need Baker right now, because we all know. I mean, let's be honest. It would be real rude of the NFL to not suspend Deshaun Watson, because of all the people that they have suspended for less egregious things. Like, let's be 100% honest, man. Like, there's been a lot of people that have gotten suspended for less. You feel what I'm saying? And so they definitely probably gonna suspend him, especially since they got this, you know, the what's old girl name who deal with the, like, you know what I'm saying, family violence and sexual harassment and all that stuff. You know what I mean? They got old girl over there that they you know, added, you know, in the NFL or whatever so many years ago. I can't even
She's
remember
actually
her name.
taking her job seriously.
Yeah, and she making sure that these guys are punished for these egregious acts, man. Because come on, man. Like you got too much money to be doing all this.
Just because you got all
But
this money doesn't mean you can go out here and do anything the hell you want.
yeah, like you ain't the king of the world, bro. Just because you got a couple dollars, you feel me? You ain't the king of the world, bro. Feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It's like I definitely think that it's a smart idea. You know what I'm saying? If they keep him, let's see what Pat McAfee can continue to say. Let's continue to see what they got to say.
For the Sooners, covering the Sooners at some point, was quote tweeted by both Ian Rappaport, who gave a eyebrow raising.
Yeah, is that right?
Terry Murdoch praising.
What?
Cows are grazing.
What?
On what world, though, are the cows grazing? And does that mean this is real or this is not real? Josina Anderson, she also quote tweeting and said, hold up now. This is not according to my understanding of how things went down. Still unreported prior to mandatory camp. There will always be two sides of a story, but still. So maybe the Browns don't view it this way. Maybe they view they have reached out to him. He has not answered. He is now saying allegedly through Kerry Murdoch, we don't know if this is real or not. We just heard of Kerry Murdoch. Hey, Kerry, boomer pal. Heard you're doing a great job over there. We just don't happen to know.
Yeah, so okay, they saying he ain't even answered the phone call. Baker saying that it's mutual on both sides. Baker saying that, you know what I'm saying, like they need to reach out to me. But according to everybody else, they saying that you ain't reaching out to them, or they tried to reach out to you, but you ain't answering their call. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because he feels a certain type of way. I wouldn't
It's
either.
a bad breakup, man. It's a bad breakup. It's like, man, I ain't answering your call. Steady calling my phone. I told him it's over. Leave me alone.
Man, to my boy too.
Like,
He's
for real.
singing my boy. He's singing my boy, Lil
Man,
TJ. He got shot the other day 5 times. He's paralyzed right now.
oh, it's not hip hop chat. Damn.
I just want to let y'all know in New Jersey, they got my boy from the Bronx. You feel me?
It sucks that they decided to try to lock his boys up for shooting back. That's some crazy. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what Pat McAfee had to say.
Of you just yet, but it feels like other people who have heard of him, like Rapport and Josina, say, hey, this is deserved credibility of at least being read, even though it might not be what we have heard in the past. So Baker's saying they haven't even reached out to start the process and maybe getting me back for a quarterback who they paid $230 million guaranteed suspended for an entire year. And I asked for a trade. They said, fuck off. Then they called, tried to Rick. I didn't answer at that moment. I was down at Camp Mayfield at the lake. What do you want from me? I had nothing to do. So it sounds like, although people say, you know, the Baker's ready to move on, bygones are going to be bygones. He said they would have to reach out to start that entire process. So,
hold up.
If they reach out to start that entire process and, you know, Baker and them are able to come to an agreement, hey, you're going to play for a year. It's good for you to play for a year. It's good for us to play.
Like I just said, it's good for him. It's good for him because he needs to be able to show people that he's better than what he was last year because he had that injury and everything. You feel what I'm saying?
For a year.
Sure.
We don't know what your other options are at the moment. You can play for us for this season as a starter with the team that you already know. We're going to have to do some work to build up a little bit of relationships within the locker room again, whatever the case is. But that sounds like this is mendable, even though.
Is it mendable? Is this mendable? Like I said, when you're going through a breakup, you know what I'm saying? Like, this one of those breakups where I feel like Baker's like, man, I just don't want nothing to do with you no more. Like, don't call me, don't text me, don't hit me up. And then, you know what I'm saying? And I can't come around you and your friends because the difference is around you and your friends, you probably talking shit about me. Around my friends, we don't talk about you. And when we do, I don't say nothing disrespectful or too disrespectful. It doesn't work out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's how I'm feeling right now, though, bro.
What's coming out of the mouth is they're both ready to move on. That statement of they would have to reach out to start that process makes me think like, oh, so maybe there is a little glimmer of hope in this relationship. And is that what anybody wants at this point? Other than the Browns fans who might be without their quarterback and maybe having Jacoby Brissett be their starter for the next year.
You would think it'd be if Sean gets suspended for a year, it would be in the Browns' best interest to have Baker Mayfield be that quarterback for the year. Now, I say some things about Baker, but I do think he is one of the 32 best quarterbacks.
No, he's better than Jacoby Brissett. He's better than Jacoby Brissett and Josh Dobbs. Let's keep it 100.
In the NFL,
Top 32.
top.
Top 32. Yeah, he top 32 because yeah. All right, I'm done with that one.
32 for sure, probably top 20. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, see, look, he said this. I was thinking this. Whoa, indeed. Whoa, indeed. Top 20? Hey, you said top 32. I had to yeah, he's a starting quarterback, but top 20?
That's interesting.
Okay. I think he's better.
You
than
don't think he's
He just stopped the whole room with that. He made me pause. You feel me?
top 20?
No, I just.
You're saying him calling him top 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of all the terrible things he said. Got
Like
it.
I would never call Carl a top 20 quarterback.
Because of what you said earlier.
What I say about Carl.
What if he dyed his beard?
No, he'd still look terrible.
Okay.
Okay.
Says about Carson.
But I think he.
They just got lost because this nigga just called he called Baker a top 20 quarterback and everybody got lost. Everybody got lost.
He's a top 20 quarterback, though.
He's a top 20?
He got to be.
I don't know. No, he got to be a top 32. He don't have to be a top 20.
He's better than a lot of players.
So you saying you can name 12 quarterbacks that start that are worse than Baker Mayfield in the league right now?
Yeah.
Name them. What 12 quarterbacks do
You said 12.
12. You got it because for him to be top 20, it got to be at least 12 quarterbacks, bro. If Baker Mayfield is top 20, there has to be at least 12 quarterbacks because there's 32 teams. Is it not? Is it not 32 teams or is it 30? Am I tripping?
That's the thing. That's the hard part because, okay, top 12 quarterback. Any like, okay. First, I'll go ahead and get Patrick Mahomes.
Wait, you going the wrong way. I need you to name the niggas that Baker is better than.
Oh, okay. Baker's better than Daniel Jones.
Facts.
The experience. Okay, Baker's probably better than Dak, too.
Hell no.
Yeah, he got a better arm than Dak, and he's more accurate.
Nope. He's not better than that.
He's more accurate.
He's not better than that.
If he had Dak team, he probably would take them.
Not better than that. He had a better team than Dak and did nothing. He's not better than that.
What better team he had better than Dak?
Dog. Dak has never had OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, and all of them on the same
What you
team.
mean? Y'all had Elliott. Y'all had Elliott for 5 years. Y'all had Cooper for 4 years. Y'all had what's the name too? Y'all Odell and Jarvis Landry better than all them niggas, and you know that. What? You know that. Jarvis Landry's not better than Cooper. Jarvis Landry is better than Cooper. And Odell came off the ACL. I don't care. He's still better, and you know it. Like, you know he better, bro. Come on. That's your guy. You know he better. I know that's my guy. I'm talking about at this moment in time. He's always been better than that nigga. Odell is not about to go get 100 million like what's his name went to go, like Cooper went to go. They gave that don't mean he that good. We already talked about this with their money shit. Like, get that out your head. Like, you think it just because a nigga paycheck is big, that means he's good. That don't mean shit. The reason why he got that paycheck is because of his numbers. Yeah, but they would have gave the same shit to Odell, but he didn't want to be. He wasn't available. You know the Giants gave him 100 million. He just got hurt. He ain't never about Dallas would have gave that nigga the same thing that they gave Amari. They traded Amari. They wouldn't have traded Odell. They'd have kept that nigga hurt and all. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Nigga, Odell's way better than Amari, bro. Like, that's the reason why we traded that nigga. And we decided to stick with CD Lamb. But that's what I'm saying. Better than Amari. Hey, he's the and so if Dak doesn't put up numbers this year, what are we gonna say? Because you remember his second year that he didn't have Cooper, he didn't put up any numbers. Listen. Dak gonna put up numbers because he always does. That's number one. Number two, he's sometimes it just don't translate to wins. But number two, regardless of how good or bad he plays, he's still better than Baker Mayfield. He's better than Baker Mayfield, bro. Yeah. He's just better than Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I don't know, but him,
And he runs better.
Baker Mayfield's better than
Sam
Baker
Darnold.
Mayfield is also better than
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Mac Jones.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton don't start. He don't count.
He was starting in Carolina.
He ain't count. He ain't starting now. That's why
He's better than the dude in New England.
Mac Jones. I just said that.
Okay, he's better than Tua. He's better than Philly quarterback.
Yeah. Okay.
He's better than the dude from Arizona, Murray.
He's not better than Murray.
Murray, he's better than Murray.
He's not better than Murray.
Yeah, Murray. What stats Murray have?
He's not better than Murray. Murray's stats is way better than his. Like he's
Man,
not.
I'm talking about as an accurate quarterback. Murray's not accurate.
He's not better than Murray, bro.
He is. Murray ain't that cold.
He's not better than Murray.
He probably better than Russell Wilson.
Nah, he's not better than. Whoa, you wildin'. He definitely not better than Russ.
We'll see this year.
He definitely not better than Russ. That's crazy.
In my team, it's a lot of quarterbacks he better than him.
I mean, I just can't find 12. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever though. You feel me? Look.
Who else? Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback, he better than. I'll give Minnesota. Minnesota got a better quarterback. The Saints quarterback, he's better than.
He not better than Winston.
Yeah, he's better than Winston.
He's not better than Jameis Winston. Look, we're gonna take a real break real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't hit y'all with an on this day in a while, and I got one for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with one. Oh man, people leaving and shit. What's up with the on this day? On this day run you off? No, go ahead. On this day, June 28th, in 1992, the U.S. Olympics men basketball team, also known as the Dream Team, beat Cuba 136-57. This was the team's debut in the Tournament of the Americas at the Memorial Coliseum in Portland, Oregon. In 1995, the Minnesota Timberwolves selected Farragut Academy High School forward Kevin Garnett with the 5th pick. The NBA draft was held in Toronto at the Sky Dome. Garnett was not the first player to be drafted out of high school, but he definitely blazed the trail for many to come after.
Won't be 20 until next year, so he's a young 19.
In 1997, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield met for their rematch in Vegas at the MGM Grand Arena. Tyson was disqualified, of course, because y'all know he got a little hungry and started nibbling on some mirror. You know what I'm talking about?
There he bites him there. You see him lift his teeth. And Holyfield in agony at that point, trying to rip free. And an awful lot of pain.
On this day. Yeah, y'all already know, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happened on this day in sports history. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's a lot of debating going on about that, but you know, it's all good, man. Hey, I think we did good today, man. I think we can go ahead and wrap this up, and you know what I'm saying. We'll holler at y'all. You know what I mean?
Tomorrow, same
leave
time.
us a like, yeah. Well, no, not the same time, because we started a little late today too.
Oh yeah. We started a little late today.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna try to come back at 7:30, something like that. Maybe 7:30. I'm thinking I'm liking 7:30, but you know what I'm saying, 7:30. You know what I'm saying. We'll be back up in this thing, man. For everybody that's in the comment section, please do leave a like. You know what I'm saying. We need some more likes, and then you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that other stuff, man. Sentimental imagery and entertainment, sentimental imagery and entertainment. Look that up on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? One of the comments in there, click on that, you know what I'm saying, the live chat, one of the comments in there, click on that. That's the #1 sponsor. That is, you know what I mean, who I work for. This is who we are branched off from. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Shout out to him. Shout out.
know what I'm saying? They the ones provide us with all this beautiful media, all these different things that y'all see here, you know what I'm saying? All the little, you know, everything, you know what I mean? Little graphics, all that extra. Yeah, so you feel me? Yeah, we getting up out of here, man. I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, stay safe out there and everything else, man. Hey, B-Lo, man, you got, you know what I'm saying, what you got, anything to say?
Special words, y'all. It is what it is. Like I said, protect yourself every day. Stay prayed up. Keep doing your thing. Live life one day at a time. Just make sure you're doing the right thing in this world, you know. And if you got children, keep them on the right track. You feel me?
Right. Well, yeah,
Everything
man.
else, go ahead. Speak to y'all tomorrow, though.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay up though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all be good out there, man. Gonna get this intro. Y'all already know the link is in the description and everything like that. If you want to find out where to watch this.
Always got something up my sleeve. I'm hitting it from the back while I'm tugging on her weave. She mad in the bitch cause she just left the salon. Then she laugh it off cause she know that I'm John. I ain't come to play with you even though we on the run. $1 million mission in that pussy marathon. I'm going